How was 2009 for you guys? I mean, that must have been a year of pretty explosive growth, right?
Yeah, 2009 was an explosive year. You know, the numbers we've kind of put out there are, you know, we've had an average of 350% growth over the last 2 years.
Oh my God.
Over the last 2 years. And budgets for brand advertisers tripled over the last year. So
Just for mobile.
just for mobile, absolutely.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And are you expecting them to increase even further this year?
For sure.
Same kind of growth?
For sure. And so, you know, what brand budgets increasing means is that it's working. So the media is really working. And, you know, the number of buyers, I would expect that is going to be the metric that we're going to see really big in 2010. So 2008 was a year of trial. 2009 was a year of those brands putting a lot of money behind what they trialed. And then 2010, I think, is going to be the year where new entrants to the market, brands that have never tried mobile before, are not just going to try and test, but they see enough validation out there that we're already seeing the volume of RFPs that's coming in for the first quarter of this year is pretty amazing, even relative to last year.
So they're just going to dive head first, pretty much.
I believe so, and you know, again, look no further than this iPad device to see how mobile is the model, whereas the internet doesn't seem to be the model.
No.
You know, so
And how is that? How do
everybody's
you?
trying to figure out, is it paid content? Ads aren't necessarily monetizing well on the wired web, and then you see devices like this iPad coming out that is much more like a big iPod or a big mobile device or an iPhone rather than like a small computer. And the reason is the model for advertising on mobile works. It works for the advertiser. It's working better for them. The interaction rates are better. The prices are higher, or they've maintained a higher price for mobile ads versus online. And on the paid content side, consumers expect to pay for content that they get on their mobile device. And you know, they'll pay for some, and some will be ad supported, but consumers are very, very comfortable paying. All the way back to the ringtone that was $2.99,
Right.
and your song on iTunes was 99 cents. Consumers just kind of get it when it's on a mobile device that you got to pay for some stuff and you get some stuff for free.
Is it just the convenience factor of having it in your hand, do you think?
Well, I think so. I would say so. Well, I would rather say with you. Meaning,
With you.
You know, you're going to have these other devices, these tablet-style things that are going to not fit in your pocket, but they're going to be with you. And you know, the notion that these devices are personal, that you're not guessing which person in the household is using the computer right now or watching the television show right now, but you know, rather these things are personal devices that contain personal media and you know, are the really the place you can reach individuals, which advertisers seem more and more equipped to do, especially with everything that's been done online.
How do you feel about the iPad not having Flash?
I think that you know, if the rumors are true that Steve Jobs had a meeting and called Adobe lazy, I think he's absolutely right. I think Flash on mobile devices was there for Adobe for years, and they have stunningly failed to deliver a product. And so, you know, this is coming from somebody who worked very deeply with Adobe to attempt to bring a product to market via devices for a good long time earlier in this decade when they could have owned the space. And so I think what's to do now is companies need to be, you know, building technologies that are able to utilize all the great things about authoring of Flash that creators can still create in Flash, but somebody other than Adobe has to figure out how to do bitmap compression and get that stuff to mobile devices and break apart that Flash file and get the thing on mobile devices, because clearly Adobe is not executing that.
Wow.